manufactured homes, specifically the property requirements and what you need to know before purchasing one. When it comes to the property requirements for manufactured homes, there's a few things that you need to keep in mind. The financing options are going to have higher interest rates, higher down payment than your traditional. When it comes to the traditional mortgage, you can get regular financing for a manufactured home, whether Hey there, it's Roxanne Hayes, broker owner of RHM Loans, and this is the YouTube channel where we talk all things mortgage to help you make an informed decision. Today we're going to be talking about manufactured homes, specifically the property requirements and what you need to know before purchasing one. Manufactured home versus a traditional home. First things first, let's define what a manufactured home is. It's a manufactured home is basically a home that's built in a factory and then transported to site where it's installed in permanent foundation. So it's a lot like a traditional home, but instead of it being built on site, it's built off site and then moved to its final destination. Very similar to a manufactured home is a modular home, which is actually built on site to the same codes that a manufactured home is built for. Number two, the property requirements for manufactured homes. Now, when it comes to the property requirements for manufactured homes, there's a few things that you need to keep in mind. First, you'll need to have a plot of land that meets local zoning requirements. This means that the land needs to be zoned for residential use and meets all the necessary building codes. A lot of people think they're just gonna buy land and then slap a home on it. You've got to do your due diligence and make sure that the land you are purchasing is one, zoned for that type of property, and two, can meet your property needs. So make sure that has water, electricity, all of that nature. But most of the time, my clients are looking to purchase a home that is already on a foundation. In order to meet the requirements, the home must be built after June 15th, 1976. If it has been built prior, it will not get the certification it needs in order to meet residential manufactured home requirements. Another thing to keep in mind that if the manufactured home has any additions made to it, like a carport, you'll need to get an engineer cert to have the property inspected. Your loan officer or realtor should have a contact for this type of inspection. Next, you'll need to have it on permanent foundation. Your manufactured home should have a recorded 433 on file. This is important because it ensures that your home is stable and secure. Plus, it's a requirement for financing options. Speaking of financing options, that brings me to our next point. Unfortunately, getting a residential mortgage for a manufactured home in a mobile home park is pretty much impossible. Why? Well, that's because most lenders consider these homes to be personal property instead of real property. The reason being is you don't own the land that comes with the home. So personal property does not appreciate in value the way real property does. Plus, if you're in default of a loan, the lender cannot just foreclose on your home like they can with a traditional home. So what are your financing options? Well, if you are purchasing a mobile home that is not on permanent foundation or it's located in a park, you'll probably need to get a chattel loan, which is basically a personal loan for your property. You can also consider saving your money to pay for it cash or getting a line of credit in order to pay for it in full. Just keep in mind that the financing options are going to have higher interest rates, higher down payment than your traditional mortgage options on your manufactured homes, which is why the price tag can be very attractive. People see, $40,000, $50,000, thinking that they can get a traditional mortgage with that amount, but unfortunately, that would not be a traditional mortgage. Now, when it comes to the traditional mortgage, you can get regular financing for a manufactured home, whether it is conventional, FHA, VA, USDA. For USDA, they do want the manufactured home to be brand new. And for conventional, they do require a 5% down, not a 3% down. But for FHA and VA, it's regular guidelines. So there you have it, folks. The property requirements in order to get a manufactured home or why getting a residential home in a mobile park is not easy. But hey, don't let this discourage you. If you're looking to buy a manufactured home, make sure you do your research, know your options, and have a solid plan in place. If you are interested in purchasing a mobile home on permanent foundation where you own the land, I can definitely help and connect you with realtors who are very familiar with the process and these types of properties. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.